What's going on, guys? Using my webcam from my 1999 computer right here. On this video, I just want to sum this up for you guys, what I'm going to be talking in this video, and that is about spark plugs. We took out the Denso spark plugs that I have been running in my car for about 70,000 miles, and we compare them to the original NGK spark plugs that I took out when the car had 30,000 miles. I'll explain a little bit more about both spark plugs, but we're going to be comparing both spark plugs. The Densos, I'll tell you right now, never felt as good as the NGK, and in this video, if you watch till the end, you might get a couple clues on why that is. So stay tuned and keep watching.
Alright guys, so here we have both set of spark plugs. Here are the original NGKs that came with my 8th generation Civic, and these are the Denso's Iridium as well, IK20 spark plugs that I changed them to. The first thing you notice is that Denso's actually have a hollow point at the tip of the spark plug where the boot sits on. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not, just an observation. The second observation I noticed is that the Denso on the right actually is shorter than the original NGK, which is on the left, and this can cause an issue because currently the Denso is sitting not all the way in the cylinder compared to the NGK. That can affect proper combustion and ignition, so that's one thing I also noticed. The next thing you guys can notice looking from this angle here is actually the lid covers, the electrode covers. The NGK on the left has a lot thicker, denser electrode cover compared to the Denso on the right, which is much more narrow and smaller. This might affect combustion as well because it's shielding the electrode in a different way. And also there is an angle on the electrode on the Denso compared to the NGK, which is nice and straight. Essentially, gapping plugs is very important. I'm not going to get into gapping spark plugs in this video, but I had the original NGKs gapped at 0.040, and then the Densos I actually made the gap bigger to about 0.042. And honestly, you guys want to have the biggest gap you can run safely without sacrificing any spark blow by or spark blowout. Last thing is last, guys. So both of these Densos, I noticed that the actual electrode tip, they're not straight. Like one of them is kind of pointing into the right, and if you look at the one on the right, it's actually kind of pointing to the left. So I'm not sure if these were bent by actually gapping these plugs, and you know, gapping iridiums is another whole conversation for itself, but I just feel like the Densos didn't perform as well as I would like them to compared to the NGK. Currently the NGKs are back in the vehicle and running good. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Make sure you guys always compare spark plugs. There's so much into every little aspect of changing a part out for your vehicle, so always just keep an eye out on everything, because these changes, these differences, I just noticed now, not in the beginning when I was changing them.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and